as you know, the topic today is Opulence Commandments. I am your host, Justine Chula, tuning from Ottawa, Ontario. And today I have the pleasure to host Ifra Hassan, our lifestyle director for. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. We're about to start the call. And before we do, let me properly introduce our guest today. 4 years ago, Ifra Hassan of Canada realized that if she wanted to make tangible change and contribution to the community, she needed to create wealth. And she saw Opulence Global as the vehicle. In the midst of a global pandemic, Ifra more than doubled her income, with which led her to quit a permanent 9 to 5 government job in the middle of a world pandemic. This newfound financial freedom allowed Ifra to spend the past 14 months in Turkey while building and expanding her business globally. Welcome, Ifra. Bienvenue. Welcome, Ifra. And before I leave the stage to our special guest today, I would like to remind our partners that there is a Q&A section. So if you have a question, do not hesitate to use that Q&A section for your question. And well, I will do my best to read all the questions. To Ifra, I don't know how do you want to organize the question session. Do you want to do it as you progress? I can take question and ask you, or you want to wait until the end?
Absolutely. As we go along, definitely I'm here to respond to any questions. Yes.
Perfect. So thank you again. Welcome, Ifra, and the stage is all yours.
Wow, wow, wow. Thank you, my sister Justine. What an honor to be here with all of you. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, Opulence Nation. We haven't heard from a lot of you so far. I see here there's a comments coming in. Continue to say hi first. Okay, let us know where you're tuning in from. Hello, my sister Hodo. Hello, Larry from London, Ontario. Shariza, good morning. Mona from Ottawa, welcome. Ronan and Yulia from Israel, welcome, welcome. So there's a lot of you here, but we don't know where you're tuning in from. As I always say, for me, the first few minutes is my favorite part. Why? I get to actually interact with you in person, right? Rather than just throw some information at you. So let's hear from everybody. Where's everybody from this morning or evening or afternoon? Janet says Uganda. Wow, welcome, welcome Uganda. That is awesome. Shariza is from Cordis, Canada. That's awesome. Welcome, my dear. Faiza from US. Okay. Sophia from Ontario, Canada. GTA. I love that. Sophia, that means we're seeing you at the National Women's Show. Is that correct? Is that correct? You just outed yourself. If you are in the GTA area, I'm so excited on May 6th to 6, 7, and 8. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody there. Yes, thank you, my brother Ronan. It's an honor to be here and at your seat today. I'm in the hot seat. Let's hope that I do as a good of a justice as you did the other day, which was just phenomenal, just phenomenal. If you haven't seen or watched the replay of our brothers training last week, you got to watch it. You got to watch it. It was just phenomenal. Amarjeet, good morning, my dear Captain Amarjeet. Hello, Charlene from Dominica. I love it. Ethel, good morning, my dear. Cheryl Thompson from Winnipeg. I love it. I love it. Hello, thank you, Maanto. Welcome, welcome. So it looks like because it's an Eastern weekend, I can understand. Okay, I can understand. So we'll work with the numbers that we have. And hopefully all of you that are here today, you are going to take everything that you learned today and actually pass it on. Okay, is that good? Is that good? Okay, let's hear it from the chat. And also, as I always say, for me, one of the ways that really inspires me to, to give you that energy as we go along the 2 hours is participation. So I'm going to need a lot of participation. So anything that I say, anything that someone mentions in the chat room, whatever that makes you go, oh, okay, or you want to share something in it, please feel free to do so, okay? I want to learn from you as much as you're here to learn from me, all right? Fortune, welcome, my dear, from St. Cloud, Minnesota. I love it. Tim Thompson from London, Ontario, welcome. Yes, happy Eastern, everybody. Yes, happy Eastern, all of you. I hope that you're all having an amazing time with your family. Just it's a weekend of just, really, really being grateful and just, spending time with family and just reconnecting, right, with your spirituality and your purpose and everything. Even for me, it's actually, today is, I believe, day 15 or 16. I'm always one day off of Ramadan. So even for us, it's a very, very, crucial time. It's the last push, the last 2 weeks. So that's why I'm particularly honored and to be here with all of you as well. So let's do this. We're going to have an amazing time. So I see a lot of more people are joining. That means you guys are sharing, which is awesome. Okay, welcome Hawa from Alberta, Canada. I love it. Yes, welcome everyone. Peter from Florida, and Peter is vacationing. I love it. Welcome, Peter. Welcome. We call that in Opulence, we call it pay vacation, right? Pay vacation. Welcome, everybody. So yes, as my sister mentioned, my name is Ifra Hassan. And as I always do every single morning when I wake up, I always just reflect back on, my journey and how I got started and when I got started. And one thing that I asked myself this morning is, I've been with our company right now 4 years. And I asked myself, what is one thing that kept you going, right? The one thing that kept you going. Good morning, my dear Mavis. I definitely know that I'm going to see you at the National Women's Show for sure. I kept on going. And the answer was again and again, very simple, the system, okay? The system. What do I mean by that? So when I partnered with Opulence Global, as some of you may have heard before in my story, I had zero experience in network marketing. Sorry, there's one of those things that sometimes you wake up and there's just eyelash or something inside. I can't figure out what it is. So I apologize if you see me do this. There's something in my eye today, but I don't want to take the time. This is more important, right? So when I decided to partner with Opulence Global with zero experience in network marketing, obviously I was attracted by the product, especially the fashion, right? I was attracted by our amazing Infinity Conversation Plan. But what really kept me going, what kept me focused, laser focus, is our system, which is why every single time when we talk about our system, I always tell people, this is a proven track record, multi-million-dollar system. Okay, and I can attest to that, right? I can attest to that. So, and when I actually recognized, at what point did I recognize how crucial it was for me to really study our system and not to take it for granted, was when I tuned into one training that our CEO did, forensic training, where he spoke about the top 1% of MLMers. These are people that are six-figure income earners, seven-figure income earners, eight-figure income earners. He said the top 1% fall into three categories. Okay, a lot of my amazing fellow forensic students know this, right? Number one, it's not number one. One third are just pure luck. They joined the industry, they've done some things, and they just grew, and now they're millionaires. Pure luck. They have no idea how in the world they got there, okay? The second group, the second one third, are people who have done some things, they have done some trainings, they understand some, but they still don't get it. They don't get it. And then you have the last one third that actually get it. They understand it. And I remember when I heard that, sitting there saying, I want to be the last one third. I definitely want to be the last one third. Not only do I want to have a massive success and longevity in this industry, but I wanted to be able to pass it on. And the reason are for two things. Number one, when I decided to partner with our amazing company, Opulence Global, it was never about me. It was the ability to be able to touch so many lives, which is what I've been doing as a community activist for 10 years anyways, right? But this one gave me a global reach. Now it is possible to touch those millions of lives that I've always dreamed of, right? Number two, we've all heard of the saying, people don't care. They don't care what you know, or in this case, how much you have, until they know how much you care, right? So it doesn't matter that you sit here as a six-figure income earner, seven-figure income earner, eight-figure income earner. At the end of the day, if you can't show your people how to do the same, it doesn't mean much. It sounds great on paper, but it doesn't mean much, right? I remember when I first met with Renee, right? It was on Zoom like this, and he was sharing his success with me, right? So if at first I was inspired, but today I see Renee as a hero. What has changed? It's very simple. Not only has he made it, but he's here now to teach me, right? So that is why it is so crucial we understand and study the system and we apply day in and day out. That is what's going to create the duplication. And as we know in our industry, that is when we see what? The money, right? What we're here for. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. All right. So what is the system that I talk about? Well, it starts with this, okay? What we call the 12 commandments. That's right, the 12 commandments. I'm a very much a organization freak, okay? So what this does for me, it actually shows me step by step what to do. Write it in the chat for me. How many of you are like that? You like to see what do you need to do to get from point A to point B to point C to point D, right? How many of you love using the GPS, right? Instead of just guessing, oh, I've seen that street before, right? Many of us, I'm hoping, right? Rahma says me, right? So this is what it does. It shows you the ropes, okay? How to climb the ropes from day one. So we're gonna pretend today that we just started, right? And we're looking at this, okay, I just got started. What is next? Okay, the first thing, the absolute must first thing is to become a lifestyle advisor. Okay, this is where the majority of our workforce, okay, it's at right now. Why do you want to become a lifestyle advisor? Well, number one, this is where you maximize your earning potential. What do we mean by that? There are 12 ways to earn income within our company. From the moment that you start as a lifestyle advisor, guess what? All those 12 ways are open, wide open for you. Okay? I always say, if I'm going to do the same amount of work as my buddy John or as my sister Mariam, guess what? I want to earn the same. So from day one, you have the same unlimited potential up to $3.1 million, not including bonuses. When you include that, I always say it's a $4 million that is wide open for you. So that is why you want to become a lifestyle advisor. That is the first reason. The second reason is maximize your buying power. This is where you get the highest discount, which is 30% right from the get-go. Okay. Third, absolutely my favorite is Smart Buy discount. Yes. After you do your monthly minimum of 150, which I'm going to talk about in a moment as well, okay, the monthly minimum to keep your account active, guess what? You're no longer only getting a 30% discount, but now you have a 40% discount. And guess what? That is the same discount I have and all of our amazing leaders have. How awesome is that? And that happens after 3 months of doing your minimum of 150. So starting the 4th month, you're earning the same. You have the same potential of earning as everyone else, but you're only been in the business for 3 months. How amazing is that? Number 4, hands down my favorite. From the moment that you start with us, you are eligible to earn MGRS. What is MGRS? The total revenue generated in our company within the 200 countries and territories. Guess what? You're going to walk away with your share. Yes. And there's nothing that makes me more excited than when I see brand new partners earn their share. How often does that happen? I don't know anywhere else in the world where a brand new person, you just started and here you are earning a share of the entire revenue generated. This is why I love about our business. Again, it's the greatest equalizer, as our CEO would say. Okay. Lastly, but not least, what happens when you're a lifestyle advisor? You get to actually move on. You are one step closer to the next level, which is Lifestyle Director 1, where the MGRs that I talked about, not only are you going to earn 1, but 2 shares. That's right. Okay. So again, I can't stress enough. If you are not a lifestyle advisor today, don't even wait until this call is done. Go into your back office right now and upgrade, because this is where you want to be. Okay. Now, there are 4 different ways to become a lifestyle advisor. The first one is very simple. You buy the package. Yes, and right now with the amazing promotion that we have, it's a no-brainer. So purchase the package right away. Number two, you can upgrade, okay, by paying the difference. I know there's a gentleman on my team who started with us. I believe it was the weekend, the conference that we had in Toronto. And at the time, okay, at the time, he could not start as a lifestyle advisor, even though he understood why he needed to be. 10 days later, he was able to upgrade himself and get there. But you know, the first thing he asked me, he said, Ifrah, so when am I going to get my Safe Home Revolution promotion? I said, I'm sorry. To get that, you should have started as a lifestyle advisor, right? So again, when we stress the importance of starting as a lifestyle advisor, sometimes people will see you as you're just saying it because, of the, maybe the first time bonus that you get. But really what we want is for you to be able to earn as much as possible right from the get-go. The third, mentor your way. The second, I should say. The third, yes, launch. And then, yes, the third, mentor your way with PGV. This is very, very exciting. And again, this is what, when I talk about our industry or our company being the greatest equalizer, this is what I love about it. It's not how you start, it's what you do after, right? So by starting today, let's say as either a promoter or a retailer, if you get to work, guess what? In no time, you can actually get to a lifestyle advisor without ever have to pay any more money. I know a young man, again, on our team who was able to do that within maybe 3-4 months. And it was just so exciting, right? So again, we have this saying, no member left behind. It doesn't matter where you are, your finances, your level of expertise, whatever. Everybody starts the same. It's an equal playing field. But the good news is, if you get to work, guess what? You can actually get there as quickly as possible. Lastly but not least, sell your way to become a lifestyle advisor. So this is people who start as a lifestyle promoter, our second package. Do you know that you have 90 days, 3 months to be able to go from a lifestyle advisor, a lifestyle promoter to a lifestyle advisor only by what you buy. So if you were to spend $1,350 Canadian within those 3 months, guess what? You could become a lifestyle advisor without, again, have to pay anything. Okay, so by any means, in short, by any means, get yourself to become a lifestyle advisor, because that is where the money is at. At the end of the day, that is where you're at. Welcome. Good morning, everyone that's joining us later afterwards. Welcome. Okay, smart buy. So now that you have started as a lifestyle advisor, the question is, what is next? The first thing you want to do is set your monthly smart buy. Your monthly smart buy is what is going to keep your business running. What you need to tell your mind from day one is that you're now in business. Oftentimes what happens, some people try to struggle understanding the importance of smart buy. Why? It's very simple. They did not tell their mind that they're now in business. There is no business in the world where every single month you are earning income, you are making money, yet you're not doing anything to keep it running. Right? The example I always use is a traditional business. We're all familiar with a traditional business, right? So you open the restaurant today. At the end of that month, before you are able to take anything home, if there is any, I always say, what are you paying for? Right? What are you paying for? Again, participate with me in the chat. It's a little quiet. I know it's an Easter weekend. I know some of you are fasting like me, but we can do this, right? I'm giving you all the energy that I have. I need you to give it back to me, right? So when you start that business, every single month, you are paying for what? Okay, I love it. The chat is starting up. You're paying for rent, exactly, right? Utilities, right? Employee salary. What else are you paying for, right? If you are someone who does delivery, right? You're paying for the car. the insurance, the gas, right? All of that. And it's only then that you get to take home anything, if any is left. We understand that. No one argues that. But when it comes to our business, some people have a hard time trying to wrap their head around it. So try to use that example. When I started on the field 4 years ago, that was one of my biggest setback or challenge to try to understand people. So when I started comparing it to traditional business, which is what people know, then it started getting easier, right? It started getting easier. Okay. All right. So how does this smart buy work? Okay. The way that it works, okay, before we talk about how it works, let's follow this slide here. So what does it do for you? By being on a smart buy, what it does for you is it protects your team volume. What does that mean? Every single day, you have people buying, selling, and launching their shops in your organization. Every single day. You could be sleeping, things are happening. So when you are on your smart buy, your monthly smart buy of 150, guess what? You are able to tap into all that activity that is happening. And if you're a lifestyle advisor, which you should be, right? You're actually earning up to 8.5%, right? This is not a compensation plan training, but it's important to emphasize it, okay? What else? It qualifies your business to build residual income, right? Many of us, when we decided to join our business, to start our business, it was about earning generational wealth. Again, it was never about us. It's starting with myself, right? It's starting earning generational wealth. Okay. Yes, Juliet. Absolutely. It's amazing to be in LA. Okay. So that residual income that you want to tap into, that generational wealth that you can leave behind generations to come, guess what? You can only do that if you are on you're a smart buy. Lastly, but not least, the most important one, the most immediate one, right? Because the residual income, it's a process. It takes time. But guess what? The most immediate one is to get the additional 10% discount. Okay. So when you are on your smart buy, you become a preferred partner and you receive additional 10% discount. So you started today as a lifestyle advisor. 3 months later, starting the 4th month, guess what? You now have 10% extra, which is 40%. What I love about the 150 is not only for lifestyle advisors to get that additional 10%. Did you know that? Even if you start as a retailer today at 20% discount and you do your minimum 150, guess what? Starting the 4th month, you now have 30% discount. Same with if you start as a promoter today and you do your 150, starting the 4th month, your discount goes from 25 to 35. I remember when I first heard that, I was like, wow, that is amazing. Again, we have the greatest equalizer here. So I tell all my new partners, it doesn't matter which package you're at, you want to be on 150 anyways. Because think about it, that 150 is not even enough for your own personal consumption. Okay, your own personal consumption. I know in my family, every single month, minimum $250 goes into our own personal consumption. Okay. And that doesn't even count the shampoo and the conditioner that we buy every few months, right? This is just the monthly, our toothpaste. We have 2 washrooms, so there's toothpaste, and then we have the Fountain of Life, 2-3 bottles every month, and then you have the occasional shampoo and conditioner that you buy, right? The Sterling, the spray. So that 150 is not even enough for you, right? And the good part is even if you have products that month, guess what? That 150, you can either let it to accumulate. Oh, that's the next slide, is it? No, it's actually here. It's the same slide. So I'm going to stay here. So you don't even have to purchase products. Okay. You don't have to purchase products. You can set it aside and purchase it whenever you want. And you can resell it, even if you have some at home. Okay. All right. So this is the first one where you can choose products. Okay. Where you can choose products. If any questions do come up while I'm speaking, Justine, please feel free to stop me. All right. Okay. So you can either choose the products, the bundles. I love the bundles. Why? Because of the free gift that come with it, right? Or you can say, no, I'm going to buy whenever and whatever I want every single month. So again, why do you want to be on a smart buy? Very simple. Number one, you get 10% additional discount starting the 4th month. Number two, this is how you tap in the 12 ways that we earn income. This is how you tap into residual income. It is happening anyways. You might as well be on it. Okay. All right. Number three, Opulence app. I absolutely love this. I don't know about in your group chats, but for us, every single time we have a new partner, even if you miss their welcome, guess what? You're never going to miss the gift that they got. Okay. So you definitely want to download the app, number one. Okay. And in this app, what does it do for you? It is easy. It's fast. It's convenient. I don't know how many of you have ever tried to order on the app. I have done it. It is so much easier than using the computer or a laptop. Yes, it is so easy. So when we mean it's easy and faster, we really mean it. So anyone who doesn't have the app, I'm going to give you 30 seconds, pull out your phone, okay? And just simply take your camera and bring it closer to the screen, okay? Closer to the screen, or go into your Apple store or Play Store if you have a Samsung like myself, and download this app, okay? Download this app. Yes, a lot of you are saying you have used the app. Armajit says many times, right? You become addicted to it afterwards because it's so easy. So easy. I love it. Thank you, all of you, for participating. I want to see more participation. We're a little quiet today, but I can understand why, right? There's a lot happening. So I appreciate you for all being here as well. So yes, so let's all download the app, okay? And try to get used to using it, because I love it. I absolutely love it. And also all the perks that it comes with it, right? So the first perk that comes with it is right here. Are you ready for this? How many of you love free gifts? Right? Everybody loves free gifts. Our sales development manager, Danny, always says, people just listen to one radio station, and that is what's in it for me, right? What's in it for me. So this is awesome. This is another amazing way to really get your brand new partner excited about what they have just started. Imagine already. Yes, my dear.
Sorry to interrupt. I see Khadija have her hand up. I don't know if you have a question or comment.
Okay, so anyone who has their hand up, please write your question. Sometimes it's by air in the Q&A. Okay, for time's sake, we try to take the questions in the Q&A. All right. Love it. Nora says, love the app because you also get to spin a wheel when we shop. Woohoo! Yes, yes. So the wheel, so from the day that you launch, right? The day that you launch, you have 72 hours, only 72 hours. If that passes, guess what? Sorry, you are not eligible for the wheel. So again, when you launch with us today, the reason why these 12 commandments are there and there's going to be recurring training is because we always have brand new people, right? So what you want to do every single time that you launch a brand new person, go into your back office. This training is already available in your back office, and go through these steps and make sure, did I follow these steps? Because remember, this is what's going to get you to that longevity. And this is what's going to give you that duplication. Your brand new person will remember, oh my God, when Ifrah launched me, she made me download an app, okay? When Justine launched me, this is what she did. Your brand new person is going to remember that. So that's why it's important. So even if you forget the steps, the 12 commandments, go back to it. It's okay to cheat, okay? All right, so when you spin the wheel, look at all the awesome gifts that you can win. Anywhere from the Opulence hat, the forensic networker system, right? The sheets that come in the forensic networker system where you can write, organize yourself. Of course, our Safe Home Revolution, right? Everybody's favorite nowadays that has all of our products, and a table banner. I have a cool story with this table banner. My team has heard it many times. I remember when I got started with Opulence, It was officially launched, it was April. This is back in 2018. And then in July, on Canada Day long weekend, I went to Toronto. So two of my friends who came from the UK were in town. So I said, let's connect, let's meet at the Tim Hortons. So they got stuck in traffic. And as I always do, I always carry my business bag, right? So I took out my table banner and I put it there, right? And I'm just enjoying my French vanilla, right? Just enjoying. And everybody that was on the line, guess what? Everybody is looking at the banner, everybody. And when they pick up their coffee, they come to me, they're like, what is this? And I explain, and I give them a brochure, and I explain. By the time my friends arrived, they were an hour late. Guess what? I already sold 4 bottles of the Fountain of Life. That's right. Just because I had this table banner. Okay. It is so light. It is so easy. Just put it in your purse, take it everywhere. Right now, I know that we have one of our amazing lifestyle director ones in Sweden was sharing with us the other day. She works full time, and during her lunch hour, that's all she does. She takes out her banner and she puts there, and all her colleagues are asking about it. And she said the amount of prospects and VIP she got out of it, it's incredible. So if you win this, fantastic. If you don't, just buy it anyways. It's probably only like $20, and now there's a new one as well. So I always like to talk about that story because it's really cool. Okay.
We have one question here if you want to answer that.
Sure.
So do you have to pay the 150 a month and the smart buy, or just 150 a month? This is coming from Lauren Scott, a guest.
Okay, excellent question, my dear. First of all, this is not a payment. It's not a fee. It's not an expense. What it is, my dear, is an investment to help run your business. Okay, you are now officially in business. So like any other business, in order to keep it running, to keep it active, you need to invest into it, right? So that 150, my dear, it's only one time. Okay, there is no 2 separate. I know there's a confusion sometimes, smart buy versus the shopping credits versus the shopping versus the bundles and all that, right? Because we have so many options. It's only one time, one investment every single month, $150. And that 150, you can either buy products and use it for yourself or resell them, or you can say, actually, I want to put that 150 on the side, and I'm going to choose and buy products whenever I want, whatever I want. Or you can select a bundle where the system will automatically send it to you without you have to order every month. It'll come to you on your date. Every single one of us has a date that we need to do our 150, okay? And that day is 1 week after, 1 week minus the day that you started. So let's say today is April 16th. So if I were to launch my lifestyle advisor today, my smart buy date would be what? 16 minus 7 is what? Any takers? Is anybody awake? 7 days, right? 16 minus 7. 9. Thank you, Saadia. Thank you, Janine. We still have people awake. Okay, 9. So on the 9th of every month, you either have had already purchased products that is at least 150 PV personal volume, or the system will deduct 150 from your card or your Opulence currency, or if you have money in your e-wallet, whatever that you set as your payment option, and it will be put aside. So again, the 150 is an investment and is a one-time investment every single month. Okay, please let me know if that's clear so we can move on. Great question. Yes, Nora says 150 a month to buy your favorite item in our fashion, just like the sexy boots. I'm actually ordering that this week, Nora. My plan is to wear it at the National Women's Show. So yes, those boots, right? So you can do that. So this is awesome. This is awesome. Okay. So no other question. And I hope that question is clarified. It is so important. Okay. It's so important, the smart buy, for you to understand the importance of it and what's in it for you once again. Okay. Mavis says the smart buy can be compared to monthly expenses in other businesses. Yes. For other businesses, it's an expense. In our business, it's an investment. It's not an expense. Why? You're getting it back in products. Okay. Love it. Thank you everyone for participating. I love it. Continue to participate, continue to clarify. As I said earlier, I'm learning just as much as all of you. Okay.
There is no more question, but Florence say thank you.
Love it. You're most welcome, my dear. All right, so add us to your contact list. Okay, so for us, what I love about our company is the fact that there are so many different ways to reach us. Okay, there will never be a time, unless like yesterday when we had a holiday, right, a national holiday, there will never be a time when you can't reach us. There's always a way to reach us, whether that is through a regular line, right, through email, through WhatsApp, WeChat, everywhere possible. Okay, so these numbers, if you do not have them saved already, take a screenshot. Okay, every single time that you need something, what you want to do is have it at your fingertip. You don't ever worry about or wonder about who to call, who to contact. Okay, so if you are trying to reach our head office, it's very simple. That is our number, that is our email. Our Asia headquarters, this is the number you want to reach. Okay, I believe that is our Philippines office, right? You'll probably get Rico or one of the awesome sisters and brothers there. Okay, and here, WhatsApp group. So this is our PPS team. Okay, just phenomenal team group. I think at least 3-4 times a week I hear from them, right? We're always in contact. All the amazing, like Greg and Sandeep and all those amazing people there. Okay, so that's who you call. Product, any issue that you're having with product, delivery, shipping, whatever it is, right? Oh, shipping's here actually, sorry. So product is mostly about purchasing, right? Any issues that you have with your purchase or any assistance that you need with your purchase, any promotion that you're wondering about, that is where to call. And then we have the Somali team, right? Khadija and Ahmed, I actually had a chance to connect with them a few weeks ago. Habasad and I did that. Okay, awesome sister and brother there. And then we have the shipping department, okay, where again, any issue, you're never alone. What I love about this business is you're never doing it alone. You have all those people that are helping you day in and day out, okay? And then the order line, did you know that? Did you know that? Let's say that, I don't know, you have a bad connection somewhere and you really want to order something. There's this cool promotion happening, whatever. You can't get to a computer or you don't have a good connection. Guess what? Just call our company and they will take care of it for you. How awesome is that? When we introduced that, I remember I was so excited. I used to work at a call center, okay? So I know the amount of times people will say to me, thank you so much, thank you, right? It's such a good feeling. So we have an order line in Canada and the US, and of course, internationally as well. WeChat, yes, we have this awesome Chinese group that we have as well. Again, you are never left alone. You have so many people in every language, in so many different ways that are there to support you. Make use of it. Make use of it, okay? So save our WhatsApp contact for straightforward communication with our service team. Add Opulence Global emails to save sender list. Yeah, this is huge to ensure you will receive our email communication regardless of the content of the message. So sometimes I get partners that say to me, I didn't get that email. If you are not getting an email from our company, it means one thing and one thing only, that you need to add in your email contact list, because sometimes it goes into your junk or promotion, social. Sometimes for me, like people that I don't have it saved, not our company, obviously I get it right away, right? So if you're not getting emailed consistently, weekly, we get emails weekly. If you're not getting it, add us. That is probably the reason, okay? Our newsletter, remember to subscribe to our newsletter, weekly newsletter, to stay updated with our latest news. Yes, this is the one I was talking about. I get this every single week, what is happening. It's so exciting, Keep your account password private. Okay, this is huge. I know sometimes when we get questions in the My5 support that we all have, because it's private, right? It's true. It's only for you. Sometimes, people are asking questions and they forget, and they're like, when you ask them, oh, send me your username, they might put in the password, and right away we correct them. Never ever put your password. And now that you put it, make sure that you change it. Okay. So make sure that your password is not something that just tossed around. Remember, this is your business, right? Your business. That store that you open, that restaurant, are you going to give a key to everybody? No, you're going to protect it, right? So you want to protect your password as well. Love this. Anyone who knows me knows how much a huge advocate I am when it comes to social media. Social media is where it's at. Every single day, you need to be on social media. You need to be the first person to know. Sometimes people say to me, I don't have a Facebook. I don't have an Instagram. I don't have this. Guess what I tell them? Open one. Open one. Because now you are in the business of social media, like it or not. Online business is a social media business. So forget about what you don't have or who you are or what you used to be. You need to open it today, especially Facebook. Okay. Even if you don't want to go into all the platforms, which I can respect and understand, you need to be on Facebook at the minimum. Okay. Why? You want to be the first person to know. Imagine waking up every day and you come to know all these things that happen while you were asleep, versus you are in business. Everybody you talk to is giving you this negative attitude, starting with your own family and friends. You don't know about all the exciting things that are happening. You don't know all the rank advancement that's happening, all the MDRs qualifiers. What is that going to do to you? Right? It's going to kill your mood. That won't give you that energy that you need. So for me, part of the reason why the first thing that I look at when I wake up every morning is to inspire me again, to excite me again, right? Because like I said, the rest of the world is not that very exciting, but we are. So you want to be the first person to know every single thing that's happening. What else do you need to do? Like, comment, and share our posts. Our top income earner, Reza, spoke about this a few weeks ago during his training. He said, I never understand why someone would come across this awesome post about any of our products and they won't like, comment, or share. It makes no sense. I agree with him. Remember, forget about our name, our location, our team. At the end of the day, we're all what? Opulence Nation. Your clients, your prospects doesn't know the difference between you and, let's say, my sister Justine. They have no idea. All they know, Justine and I are part of Opulence Nation. So what happens when we bond and we unite and we support and comment and share and testify that whatever Justine is posting is correct? Guess what? Everybody else is going to say, okay, I want to be part of this team. I want to be part of this nation. They're so exciting. They're so positive. They're so encouraging. So you are not doing that person a favor when you like, comment, and share, by the way. You're doing yourself a favor. You're doing your company a favor. So again, never, ever, ever pass by anything that has anything to do with our company and not say a word. The person that I always use as an example is none other than our Captain Amarjeet. There's never been a post that I have seen about our company where Amarjeet's comment is not before me. I'm like, how did she get there before me? Like, I know we're 12 hours, difference, but how did Amarjeet get there so fast? Because she recognizes the power of social media. People are watching, like it or not. So how you behave in social media, it's what people are going to take away from whatever that you're offering them. Okay. Hala says, yes, I know. Hala is one of our new lifestyle advisors. She already knows Amarjeet because I bet you Amarjeet has commented on her post time and time again. And what I love about Facebook nowadays, even if you're too busy to make a comment, then now they have those. Have you guys noticed they have the pre-made already gifts and all those? It's so easy. Wow, right? Love this. This is awesome, right? Whatever. Just don't leave any post there. And what does Facebook do? Because of the algorithm, it brings that post up, right? The more people comment on it, now more people get to see it. So I win, you win, Hoda wins, Justine wins, Amarjeet wins, everybody wins. So again, I can't stress enough how important it is to support each other on social media. I love it, Amarjeet. Yes, support every post from Opulence Global. We are all one team. Exactly. Exactly. Post your product testimonials on our private Facebook groups and share your experience with others. Again, this is huge. We have so many people that have nothing to do with our company on those groups, okay? In those groups. So what you want to do is share anything. The other day I was watching on Opulence Global, on the Fountain of Life official, where our CEO shared with us, okay, share with us how for some time he was not on the Fountain of Life because he was, he couldn't get to it, right? He was not close to the office, and how because of that he felt sick, and because he said he took it for granted. So if our CEO is taking few minutes out of his time to share his testimony, why can't we do the same? Right? So anything that your customers share with you, anything that happens to you personally, go ahead and share it. Okay. Get inspired by our partners' success stories. Okay. Again, who made it to MGRs this month? Who became car qualified? Who upgraded? Right? We celebrate all those. I know in our team we make posters. We make a big deal. So and so upgraded. Shout out to my sister Steph Wise, who's always right there. Right? To recognize our partners that are upgrading and that are doing things, right? That are making things happen. Become a part of the Opulence Global Nation official private Facebook group. As soon as you launch a brand new partner, the first thing you want to do is invite them to this group. Because remember, your brand new partner right now only knows you, right? They still don't know. No matter how many times you say we are in 200 countries and territories, they don't know until they get to this page. And they have all these people that they have never, ever heard or seen congratulating them. How do you think that makes them feel? It makes them feel that they're now part of this amazing global nation. So again, by adding them into those groups is actually helping you to be able to keep that partner with you and to be part of your family for as long as possible. So if you don't expose them to our Opulence Global Nation, guess what? They're only going to think it's you and your team. And of course, we are bigger than one team. We are all bigger than one team, right? That is why you want to be on there. Okay. I love it. There's a lot of chat going on. I love it. Okay. Okay. Sorry, something's blocking me here. There we go. Something is blocking me there. Okay. What else here? So add them to your Opulence Global Nation and welcome them. Okay. What else? This is a safe place to introduce new partners and share stories and motivation for your own Opulence journey. So the Opulence Global Nation, sometimes I see people that are added that are not in the company. Okay. This group is specifically for our company partners. Okay, not for everybody. You can add everybody in the official Fountain of Life page or the Safe Home Revolution. Okay, but in this one, it's specifically only for our Opulence Global Nation family. Okay, so sometimes people don't like to be, especially they just started, they still don't know, they don't want to be on a public platform. So I assured them, by the way, this is a private and it's only for our Opulence Nation. And they go, oh, okay, no problem. Because now I'm part of a team, right? So they actually appreciate that, the fact that it's private. So definitely add them there. Okay. This is where I get you to do some work. Is anybody ready? Write it for me. Are you ready to do some work with me? I want to see ready, 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 ready. Who is ready to do some work with me? We're going to chill. We're going to chill here for a little bit. We're going to park here for a little bit. Because everything I talked about, this is what it comes down to. Okay? This is what it comes down to. I love it. Ready, ready, ready. Yes. I'm on the air taking off now. I love it. Yes. Ready, ready. Okay. Ready for action. Exactly. That's the key word. It's action. Now you heard me talk. Let's do some action. Let's do some action. So we're all going to pull out our awesome phone. Okay. Let's all pull out our awesome phone. Okay. And we're going to do this together as a team, as Opulence Nation. And the first thing we're going to go into is Instagram. Let's go on Instagram at Opulence GL. Okay. So Instagram, and we're going to look at the last post that was posted. What was the last thing our company posted on Opulence GL? So if you're not on there yet, the first thing you want to do is follow. Okay. It's follow. So who's going to tell me what was the last thing that was posted? Who's going to tell me the last thing? Yes. Steph says the woman's show. Yes. Yes. That was the last thing that was posted. Okay. So our company is asking if you got your ticket for the National Women's Show. Okay. So GTA, your Ultimate Girls Day Out is back, right? Your National Women's Show. So I'm looking at the messages here. I'm looking at the messages here. Our sister Marian Jama, who's in Ottawa, who's coming with us that I know, already says, I got my ticket, right? I got my ticket. Okay. John Buzzwood is already on there and he goes, amazing. You see how easy it is to leave a message? Okay. Julie, okay. I have no idea who that is. Okay. So now we're going to do, even if you're not going there, what do you want to do about this, right? Because we reckon, yes, Nora, so let's do it. Nora and I have our ticket and we didn't do it. You see, even I am learning this. Even I'm learning this. So we're going to do this. So Nora, I know that what we're both going to write here. Okay. Yes. Super excited. Okay. And I got my ticket, right? Now, for those of you that are not in the GTA area that cannot make it, what can you do? What can you do? Oh my God, this is amazing, right? Amazing opportunity to connect. If you know anybody in the GTA area, tag them. Tag them. Our company is going to be there. Go check them out. So there's always a way for you to participate no matter where you are. Anything that the company posts, it doesn't mean you have to be there. Okay? So I want to see everybody. Everybody's comment here. You all promised that you were ready for work. I'm not seeing messages here. Let me refresh my page. Where is everybody's messages? We're not leaving here. I told you we're going to park here for a little bit. I want to see everybody's messages. Okay. I love it. Donna says, have fun. I love it, right? Donna can make it. Have fun, everybody. Yes. Steph says, don't miss it. Sarah, I got my ticket. I love it. Okay. Who else? Who else? Okay. I want to see everybody here. Unless you're going to tell me you don't have an Instagram account. Which I'm going to tell you what. What is my answer? Open one. It's free. Open one, right? So let's do this. I want to see more messages here. Let me refresh this. Okay? Because it's one thing to talk about this. It's another thing to do it, right? The reason why I always take through this exercise is for us to get used to it, right? To get used to comment. Okay. The Ultimate Girls Day Out. Okay. Nora, I got my ticket. Looking forward to it. I love it. I love it. Okay. I love it. Naima, I love with fantastic time. All the ones all the ones who's going to be there. Exactly. Even if you're not there, wish us well, those of us that are going, right? The idea is for you to be able to stay in the bubble. Our CEO calls it in the walls of opulence. You want to be in the know at all times. No matter where you are, you need to know that there is a National Women's Show happening in Canada. So for me, every time there's something happening in another country that I'm not at, guess what I'm thinking right away? Who can I contact there? So you may not be in Canada or the GTA area, but guess what? I bet you may have prospects or family in your social network that are there. So normally what do? I tag them, or I take the entire post and I say, check this out. Our company is going to be there, right? Our company is going to be there. So that is what I mean. Janine, is the ticket sold out? Oh, Janine, my sister, on Monday morning, the first thing you want to do is pick up the phone. Friday was the last day to purchase. Friday is the last day to purchase. But as far as I know, our company, my goodness, we always go above and beyond. Pick up the phone, Janine, on Monday, okay, and call. But Janine, that's a good point. Why is Janine now asking about the ticket? If Janine, even though I know that you're on social media, so I don't wanna say that you were not aware. Maybe you were working on something. I don't know. But all I'm saying is for you to be in the know, right? I knew that the last day was April 15th. Why? When I wake up every single morning, that is the first thing I check. What is happening in our company, right? One of the reasons why sometimes you may have partners or customers miss out on promotions is because you are not in the know. So Janine is a perfect example. Even though, as far as I know, she's very active. I don't know what her reasoning is, but you want to be in the know. You want to be in the know. Okay? Definitely. All right. Thank you, everybody, for participating. Okay, Amarjeet says our team's going to be there representing Opulence Global, so keep supporting wherever you are. Exactly. Everything that is happening, it is your business. It doesn't matter where you are. Okay, now the next one is the forensic networker. Let's show our CEO some love, the forensic networker. So again, we're going to stay on Instagram and go into the forensic networker. Okay, the forensic networker. The first thing, follow. Okay, Janine, no problem, my sister. I knew because you're always very active. No problem, my sister. Like I said, our company is phenomenal. Contact, and I can't wait to see you there. Okay, looking forward to it. Great choice. Okay, so the forensic networker, are we all there? Who's going to tell me the last post on the forensic networker? What was the last post? I want to see if everybody's there. What was the last post on the forensic networker? That's okay, Tessa. Happy Easter, my dear. Welcome. We're glad to have you either way. What was the last post? It was a big one. This was a big one. Can anybody tell me? I told you we're going to park here for a bit. We're not going anywhere. We want some action. The forensic networker. Yes, Naima. Yes, Mavis. Yes, Janine. About the crypto scheme, the Ponzi scheme. Watch out, right? Our CEO spoke about that on Tuesday. Very, very powerful call. Again, if you have not watched the recording, make sure that you watch it. Okay? So, what do we want to do? Oh, Steph Wise is already there. I love it. So informative. Thank you for sharing. I love it. Donna, great information, right? Shamila, thank you once again, Ramin, for educating us. Be blessed. I love it. Show some love. He took his time to share that knowledge with us, okay? Now, let me write my own message. See, I'm doing it at the same time as all of you. We are learning this together, right? Okay. What a powerful call it was. Thank you. all the much needed information. Needed information and wake up call. Okay, so let's show him some love. Okay. Okay. Who else is going to show some love? Lucy, my sister Lucy says, phenomenal. I'm glad to be in the know. Exactly. Be in the know. Naima, it was an eye-opening call. Thanks, CEO Ramin, for sharing. Janine, it was amazing. That's it. That's all you need to do. That's all you need to do. Nothing else, nothing more. Okay? All right. Every single day. Every single day. What did I miss? What happened yesterday? What is happening? Okay. Turning Point Wellness. Sorry, I don't know your name. I love it. Thanks for the warning heads up. Okay. Love it. Okay. So every single day, that's it. What happened? Instagram, Facebook, some comments, some love, some likes. That's it. Okay. The other one is the Farsi one, Iran, those people that are from Iran or that speak Persian, he also has that one. Okay, so now we're going to switch over to Facebook. Let's do some Facebook. Okay, so let's go into Opulence Global. Okay, Opulence Global, Facebook. And we're going to take a look at the last post. It's probably the same, eh? It's probably the same. Our company always does the same, but let's see the last post. Okay, Opulence Global. What was the last post? I know I'm more active on Facebook. I am positive I would have commented on that one. Let me see here. Okay, so I loved it. I see here. Okay, so there are 3 messages there. Okay, from Zahra, this is an amazing opportunity. Okay, I see it there. Okay, so Zahra and I see actually got there before us. Amazing, I love it. Wish a fantastic all to all the partners who's going to be there. Yes. Okay, super excited and looking forward to it. Okay. Yes, I love it. I love it. So right now already 5 comments showed up. When I got there, there were no comments. Okay. So can we get more love on there as well? The same message that you did on Instagram. The whole idea is for the world to know that we're going to be at the National Women's Show. At the end of the day, that's the whole idea. When you make a comment and share and like, you're telling the world what is happening with Opulence Nation. This amazing opportunity that you're part of. Think of it that way. You want the world to know what is happening in your company. And the only way to do that is by liking, commenting, and sharing on everything that has anything to do with our company. Okay? Anything to do with our company. All right. What else do we have here? The Forensic Networker Nation. Again, when you launch a new partner, make sure that you add them to this because our CEO shares all these amazing gems there. It's one thing for you to talk about how amazing our CEO is and all the things that he has done. Then it's another thing for them to hear from him. So from day one, remember I talked about the importance of the system. You want to be the 1/3 that not only gets to the top, but also can bring other people and teach other people. It's part of that system. So get them in the system. So the Forensic Networker Nation is another one. Huge. I'm sure the same post on Instagram is there. Okay. This one here. How many of you take the time to add every single person that you talk to in our testimonial groups? How many of you do that? Why is that so important? It's so important because it gives you that third-party credibility, right? I can talk about my amazing testimony all day. But guess what? It's more powerful when they hear it from Mavis. It's more powerful when they hear it from Larry, right? It's more powerful when they hear it from Sahara. So that is why you want to have everybody on there. Sometimes though, the mistake that partners make, and I'm guilty of that as well, is the fact that I would add people that I did not even talk to about the product. Big no-no. Big no-no. You need a permission for people to add them to groups. Okay? You want to respect their space, because at the end of the day, everybody's Facebook account is their space. B, what happens if someone was not asked the permission to be on there, and you have somebody that's so excited and they shared the testimony, and they may leave what? A negative comment. Why am I here? Why are you guys lying? What is this? I've seen it before. Yes. Oops. But if you tell your people, hey, I'm going to add you to this awesome group called Fountain of Life Official, or the Safe Home Revolution, where you're going to see our clients around the globe, the amazing testimony that they've had, is that okay? Most people will say yes. Most people will say yes. I can't count the amount of times I've added people, and then months later, they decided to use the product. I'm like, what happened? To go, oh, you know that post that was posted? It really got me. This is 6, 7, 8 months down the road, right? So get everybody that you expose your product to right away. Say, hey, are you on Facebook? Yes, fantastic. What I'm going to do is add you to this awesome groups. Is that okay? Okay. So testimonial groups again. Also, what I love about it, even for us, it gives us that, a story that we can share with other people. So even I'm on there not only for my prospects, but I'm on there so that I can learn what other people are experiencing. That way I can share, right? I love what our youngest millionaire Renee does. He always has screenshots, and he has all these screenshots, right? Ready for him. And then that's what he shows people, right? So testimonials, again, very, very powerful groups. Get all your people in there. If you're brand new, make sure that somebody that's in there, because they're private groups, someone has to invite you. So make sure that your upline, whoever introduced you to the business, get them to add you to these groups. Very, very crucial in your journey. Join our private partners only group and be inspired by others' opulence journey. Yes, again, by hearing the stories of people around the world is so much more powerful than hearing from that one person that introduced you. Okay. Opulence Global Nation official page. I talked about it earlier. Every brand new person, put them out there. I love it right now. I see a lot of posts from my sister Maria Baptiste, right? Trinidad and Tobago. It is booming every single day. New partners are coming. Oh my God. I know Philippines, Rico does this very well, where he always talking about new partners, right? The excitement. Our team, right? We always have things going on. So the Opulence Global Nation official page for me is where the stories become real. It's no longer about numbers, right? In 2020, we heard about how much we have grown by 400%, but the faces behind that growth is what makes all the difference. So again, be on every single page. So take a screenshot and ask yourself, am I on these pages today? If not, there's your homework. Get on all of them. And then, of course, we are on YouTube. Definitely you want to subscribe to Opulence Global, where you'll find so many phenomenal videos, trainings that are just out of this world, and the Forensic Networker as well, every Tuesday. Okay, so there you go. So I told you we're going to park there. So I think our parking is done now. Let's move on. Opulence Commandment number 9. This is where it gets really, really exciting. How often do you hear new partners that say to you, you know, when I make money in this company, where did that money go? How do I take that money out, right? It's my favorite question. So there are different ways for us to have access to the income that we earn in our company. And that income comes from when someone goes into your website and they purchase products, when you launch a brand new partner and you earn your wholesale commission, when you have qualify for the MGRS, that cool, awesome bonus that we get, when you reach team commission, right? The residual income. So anytime that happens, anything but what you sell on cash and carry goes into your e-wallet, okay? What we call your e-wallet. And in that e-wallet, you have two ways to take that money out. The first one is to set up iPayout account, okay? And in this iPay account, what you're doing is actually connecting our e-wallet to your bank account, okay? I remember when I was working for the government, the iPay account, I started after I started doing Opulence full-time. And the reason why is because I was already getting paid. So I didn't want to mix up my income from my day job and my income from our company, right? So some people, that's why we have two options. It's up to you. It's up to you. If you want to connect your bank account into your e-wallet, or if you want to use the True Cash. And what I'm so excited about is our brand new Opulence Black Card. How many of you have already ordered it? I can't wait. I can't wait. Okay, that Opulence Visa card actually comes with your it comes with your welcome kit if you're brand new, and for existing partners it's only $15. Totally worth it, right? So when you get that black card, the Opulence Visa card, all you have to do is register through cash, right? And when you register, what you're gonna do is it will allow you to take the money from your e-wallet and transfer it into that card. So it's up to you. Do you want to use your own bank account and make it like a direct deposit, like your job, which is what it is for me right now, because Opulence, all I do is my full-time job, right? Or use the credit cards because you want to separate. It's up to you. We have two awesome ways, okay? There is, I know in your back office, when you go under training and training and events, training and events, yes. In your back office, there is a whole two sections. There are two type process to register for the iPayout, okay? That talks about how to register for these payouts, okay? So if you don't understand how it works, it's there. Or of course, we are always here to teach you in your trainings as well. Okay, Sada says she ordered it. I love it. Yes, Mavis, adds credibility. Absolutely. Okay. Abdulia, I know we have to redirect their time. Be informative. Okay. Redirect their time. I don't know where that comment came from. Maybe it was a while ago. Drusilla says she ordered it as well. I love it. I think we're probably going to get it around the same time. So you're going to see a lot of posts on social media. But again, it goes back to that. When someone is doing, say, opening of the box and they received all these products, or right now the Opulence, we're all going to make a post. I promise you. Oh my God, my black card, right? I got my black card. Of course, you don't want to show the information there, right? You want to hide that, but just kind of show it that you got it, right? You're excited about it. Guess what? You can share that and say, yes, we now have a black card. And as we know, the black card is actually considered, high, right? Well respected. So it's cool. So it gives us a way for us to share something exciting all the time. Okay, thank you, Abdulia, for clarifying. Sorry, I'm just catching up. Yes, absolutely. So Abdulia is just stressing the importance of making sure that people are informed before you add them to the testimonial groups. I love it, my sister. Thank you for sharing. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. So number 10. Whew. Again, if you have missed last week's training by our brother Ronan Trefon, where he talked about the My5 support, you need to go back to that recording. You need to go back to it. The My5 support is really where I always say you hit the ground running, okay? Your My5 support is so crucial. Sometimes what happens, we're added into a My5 support and we don't even look at it. The My5 support is for you to be able to go from that brand new lifestyle advisor to that royal lifestyle director that you're trying to achieve. It is that simple. If you want to get to where you want to get to in this company, because we all came into for a reason, you definitely want to make use of the My5 support. This is where you build a support system. Now, the people that are in your My5 support are your 5 qualified upline business partners. What does that mean? There are people who have been in the business longer than you have and who are able to answer at least the basics of your business, because this is your day-to-day business, right? It's like when you start a brand new job, there's always few people that you go to, right? And say, hey, how do I do that? How do I download this, right? It's the same thing, right? So the 5 people, as we learned last week, which was very, very powerful, right? The 5 people can be either lifestyle advisors like you, right? Lifestyle advisors, but they need to be there longer. And you also need to have at least one LD1, one LD2, and one LD3 and 4. Okay? Because what that gives you is this perfect package that at any given day, at any given time, that you're able to tap into the brains of these people. And what I love about it is the majority of the people are not on the same time zone, which means it's 24-hour training and support. So you want to make use of it. Be in there. I remember, and I know my sister Steph can testify to this, attest to this. I'm losing my words here, attest to this. I used to be on My5 support every single day. Every single day I have something. Sometimes people shy away from asking questions in the My5. They're like, oh, I ask so much. And I say, no. When we see questions in the My5 support, guess what? We know that you're working. Because you're working, we're getting paid. So how are you going to apologize to us, right? So make use of it. Make use of it. And this may include some of the top mentors and millionaires. That's right. How often do you have access to top income earners in the company, top millionaires in the company that are there to walk the walk with you, not just talk the talk, right? Your My5 support is a system that is committed to help you succeed in your business. That is our entire job, is to ensure that whatever that you came into this business for becomes a reality. Again, make use of it. It's a free resource. Lastly, but not least, is not limited to 5 individuals. It can be more, but minimum 5 individuals. What I did when I started my business is right away, I made an appointment with all my 5 support. And I know our brother Ronan is a huge advocate of that. Huge advocate. The first thing you want to do, he always says, book an appointment with each and every one. Yes. The other thing you want to do, I forgot to mention here, is write their information down. Save them. They're your lifeline. They're your lifeline. And what happens when you make that appointment with them and they get to know you? Tomorrow when you need them, guess what? They're going to be all there for you. Not that otherwise they will not be there, but because you build that relationship, because they know you from Adam, they know you from Maryam, right? Now they are all more likely to be able to be there more than ever. So just like you want to build the like and trust with your prospects and your partners, guess what? You want to do the same with your uplines. Our CEO always says, put yourself on their map. Let them know that Janine has arrived. Yes, right? How else are they gonna know? I mean, look at Renee right now. His team, he says, is about 25,000, right? How is Renee? I'm on his team. How is he supposed to know me from the 25,000 people? How? He doesn't have enough time of the day to be able to respond or to be able to connect or get to know 25,000 people. The best way is to connect with them. So from the moment that I joined, I make sure Renee knew me from the other 25,000 people. So shoot them a quick message. Hey, I'm so-and-so, I just joined. I would love to learn about your story. Make that connection with them, right? All right. So like I said, again, if you want to know more about the My5 support and how crucial it is, please go back to last week's training, okay? We had an entire, almost an hour on this alone. Wow, 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 wow. Commandment number 11 is study the prosperity book. The prosperity book. Okay, I see a lot of people writing stuff here. I want to make sure that I'm looking into it here. Yes, our new car looks fancy. Absolutely, absolutely. Yes, thank you, thank you. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying the training today. Powerful training. Thank you, Iman. I'm glad. All right, just keep up with me here. We're almost there. So number 11, what is it? It's the prosperity book. This is what sometimes we refer to as the Opulence Bible, right? Really, from point A to point Z, right? How do you get to go from A to Z? It's all in here. And I know in the background, there's a lot of cool stuff coming out. I can't talk about much, right? There's a lot of cool stuff happening. The prosperity book, it comes with your welcome kit. Okay. So the first thing you want to do is go through it. Okay. Take the time to study the prosperity book to guide you in your opulence journey. Refer to it often and keep yourself knowledgeable. I love whenever I message our sales development manager, Daniela, and I ask her something about the business, whatever. And instead of giving me the answer, she goes, oh, on page 22 of the prosperity book. Yes. So that means I am forced to pick it up and read it. And the more that you read it, guess what? The more that you know. And the more that you know, what does that get you? It gets you credibility within your team, right? You are the go-to person, right? Everybody's coming to you. And B, it gives you what? That duplication. Because again, you are using the system. Everything that we talked about today is what's going to get you to capture your share of that $4 million, right? So it gives you the credibility that we all need, right? And it gives you that duplication. So the more that you study the prosperity book, and the chapter that we always recommend is chapter 1, right? The perfect launch. If you study that chapter and you understand it, you're pretty much in a very, very good shape in your business. Okay. So the prosperity book, sometimes we look at it, it's cool, right? But really, we don't take the time to study it. Okay. So you need to know it like, our CEO always says, become an encyclopedia of your business, right? Be that person that knows it all. Because as we all know, knowledge is what? It's power. It's what's going to give you that duplication. It's what's going to give you that credibility. It is what's going to take you to that next level that you're not at today. So from day one, start learning and reading about the prosperity book. Okay. All right. Number 12. My goodness. Join our weekly webinars. So our company has spent so much time in teaching us everything that we need to do. All we have to do is show up for it. Can you imagine? We don't have to pay a penny. We don't have to spend a lot of time getting ready like I did today. They're doing all of that. All we have to do is show up. Number 1, every single Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, we have what is called the Product Crossfire, where we have our Senior Vice President and David O., our scientist, regulatory affairs, that come there every single Monday. A few weeks ago, I was on the product Crossfire, and I asked David how long he has been doing it, and he said 5 years. For 5 years, every single Monday, our Senior Vice President and David O. come on every single week. For what? To educate us. What are they educating us on? The product that we're consuming and we are selling. Forget about the selling for a second. For me, when I get on the product Crossfire, more than anything, I'm there for me. Why? I want to know what it is that I'm consuming every single day. What is it that I'm giving to my family and loved ones every single day? At the end of the day, all we have is our body, our mind, right? So if we don't know what it is that we're consuming, how are we supposed to go out there and share with the world? Once I know what I'm consuming, then I can share with confidence, right? But you can't have that confidence if you're not there to learn from it. Who are you not to afford 1 hour of your time when you have our Senior Vice President and our scientists sitting there every single Monday? Who are you? On Tuesdays. What happens on Tuesdays? By the way, if none of these calls are not in your schedule right now, please pull out your calendar and write them down. And go on Google and check the time zone, whatever time it is. Okay? That is the first thing. This is why this is in the commandments, by the way. When you are brand new and you start, you want to lock this in. You want to lock this in from day one so that it's in your radar. I have partners sometimes, they're at work. Sometimes I have partners that are in class and they're still listening on one ear. Why? They understood from day one the importance of it. And as our company always says, if it is important to you, it is important to your people. So how important is it for you to learn about your product? How important is it for you to share your product with confidence? Now, on Tuesdays, this is a call that no matter where I am in the world, no matter where I'm in the world, no matter what I'm doing, I drop everything and I make sure I am glued to that screen with my notebook and with my pen. The Forensic Networker call with none other than our founder and CEO, a man who has been in this industry for over 32 years, has built 5 multi-million-dollar businesses, has created dozens of millionaires. Every single week, we get to hear from him. We get to sit in front of him. Again, how often does that happen in the world? Where you have a millionaire meeting. Again, if it's important to you, it is important to your people. So what you want to do is to stress the importance of that call. How would you like to hear from a man who has done this? If it wasn't for the book, The Forensic Networker, I would call it a millionaire night. Yes. But because The Forensic Networker is a well-known book, right? I respect the title. But really, for me, it's my time to have a fireside chat with my millionaire mentor. That is how I see it. That is how I see it. Okay? So again, every single Tuesday, you want to be on it. So when I was in Turkey, this used to happen, obviously, when I was dead sleep, right? 3, 4 a.m. in the morning. Guess what I would do? Wednesday morning, that's the first, I wouldn't do anything else. Take out my book, my pen, my cup of tea, And that's all I would do. Start my Wednesday morning with the forensic networker. And I would teach it on Thursday, the following day, in my mother tongue Somali. Because I understand the importance of learning from the forensic networker. Okay? So do you understand why it is important for you to be there? If the answer is yes, guess what? No matter where you are in the world, no matter how busy you are, you're going to find that 1 hour. You're going to find that hour, no matter what. The third training that is the absolute must that I can say I have learned so much of what I've known today is the Saturday live training. The same training that I'm doing today. Earlier, I spoke about how when our CEO spoke about the top income earners in MLM, how only 1/3 of them get it. And I made a promise to myself that day, I'm going to be part of that 1/3 that get it, that get this. Today, 4 years later, I sit here as a global trainer. While I still have so much to learn, I can say that I am on the right track, right? So my job today is to ensure that all of you are in this seat. Yes, all of you. So how do you do that? By showing up every single Saturday, 10 to 12. Again, no matter what is happening. If there's a birthday party, cancel it or make it later. It doesn't matter what's happening. Okay? You want to be there. Or watch the recording like I would do with the forensic networker. Sometimes there's something very important happening, right? So you want to make sure that you want to be here. Or at least watch the recording. Saturday live training, 10 to 12. Everything I know today, so much to do with the Saturday live training. And now that we have all the leaders that are learning about this, that are teaching this, right? Different leaders. Last week we heard from our brother Ronan. The week before, I believe it was our top income earner, Reza, right? People that are on the field just like you. So when people are on the field just like you are teaching you step by step what they have done to get to where they are, it's so much more, relatable to you than ever before. So this is what I love about our company. We're always evolving. Now we're creating global leaders, global trainers, right? The QT program, right? Can't wait. All the badges of honors that we're all going to get very soon, right? I want all of you to do the same. Remember, success in this company, it's not only reserved for certain people. I want every single one of you on the call today to be a global trainer, the next person to sit here and I'm learning from. Yes. So all you have to do is show up day in and day out. Lastly, but not least, the chat is blowing up. I love it. Keep sharing your feeling. Keep sharing it. Sunday, the leadership cocktail. I know right now we're on a pause. We're coming back. Okay. From what I understand, next month, right? We're coming back. Man, again, the leadership cocktail. Ever since we started, I don't think I've ever missed it. Maybe one or two, maybe at max. And every single time I leave with the same amount of inspiration, excitement. There's never been a time where I tune into the leadership cocktail and said, oh, I haven't learned much today. No. Leaders from around the world, coming here week after week to share with you what they've been able to do, what they have done to get to where they are. Again, what does that allow you to do? A, it allows you to connect with them. Why? They are walking the same walk that you're walking. And B, it just reassures you, if they have been able to do it, you can do it too. So you don't ever want to miss the Sunday. I know for some of you, from what I understand, it's church time, right? This is why we have it recorded. So after you're at church on Sunday, if you can't come live, guess what? Listen to it. Take notes. Because I promise you, it's going to make a difference. So for me, it's my dose of inspiration, Sunday to Sunday. So I come in to get my dose of inspiration. Lastly, but not least, did you know that? Did you know that we have over 30 plus online tours around the world? Around the world, 30 plus every single week in different languages, from English to French to Taglish to Mandarin to Spanish to Hebrew to Somali and so much more. Did you know that? Are you making use of it? Again, our sisters and brothers around the world are taking their time week after week to come on, to get dressed up, to put away whatever it is that they're doing, to sit here and present your amazing product and business opportunity. All you have to do, show up with your guest. All you have to do is show up with your guest. How easy is that? Sometimes when I join the weekly tours and I see that the presenters are asking for testimony, and we have a lot of people in there, and they're like, okay, does anybody want to say anything? I'm going, are you kidding me? If you are on a call, make sure that that presenter has a hard time deciding who to choose from. All the hands should be up. All the hands should be up. Because at the end of the day, it is your story that is going to get you to where you want to get to, right? So if you're not even willing to do the absolute minimum and share, hey, I use this amazing toothpaste and this is what it has done for me. Or on my first welcome package, this is the amount of product that I sold. If you can't do the absolute minimum, how do you expect to build an empire here? It's the least you can do. All the work is being done. So again, all the weekly training that is happening, decide. Obviously, you can't be on all of them. Decide which ones you want to be on. And what you want to do is make sure that you know the schedule. That way you can invite your people, right? So for us, for example, the Somali webinar, it happens on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern. Today, after this call, we have it. So there's never a question. So every time we have a discussion with someone, guess what we're asking? Hey, what are you doing on Saturday at 1 o'clock? What are you doing on Monday at 1 o'clock? Same thing with our Ottawa weekly tour. It happens on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. So every discussion that I have, if I meet somebody at a coffee shop or at the mall, all I'm talking about is Tuesday. What are you doing on Tuesday at 7 p.m.? Right? So again, if you don't have these dates and these times scheduled for you, again, if it is important to you, it is important to your people. So map out your calendar and say, which ones do I want to tune into, and memorize the time zones. That way, that's all you talk about. Is the next thing, the next big event that is happening. So this is your next big event. Don't wait for the next boot camp. This is your next big event. Get everybody on those webinars. What are you doing that time? Right now, we have the awesome European call that happens on Wednesdays at 2 p.m. Eastern, right? So that's all you want to talk about. What are you doing on Tuesday at 2? And then at night at 7 p.m., it's live at our head office. So that's all you talk about. Remember, it's the next thing. It's the next thing. So everything is already prepared for you. All you have to do is recognize it when it's happening and get your people on. And when you're on, make sure your hand is always up. Share your testimony for the love of God, okay? Share your testimony. Don't be shy. Hey, I went out today and I sold 3 bottles of Fountain of Life. that is $60 on the spot. Share it. Be excited about it. Because again, at the end of the day, we are highly paid storytellers. What's going to sell is the story, not just our product and our compensation plan. It's fantastic, but the story behind it. You're part of that story. So don't be shy. Please take the moment to share it. All right. Number 13. No, it's not number 13. We had 12 commandments. Number 11, excuse me, it's right here. It's in fine print. Maybe I need glasses or something here. Number 11, your promise list. Your promise list. So now you've started your business. Fantastic. Fantastic. You have the system. You have met your My5 support. You have downloaded the app. You have done all the basics up until now. But your job, it's not done yet. It's not finished yet. What you will need to do, as you can see here, is you need to really think about what is it I want from this business? What is it? What is it? Now, the reason why we call it a promise list here, a promise list, is because of the fact that this is your word versus your goal that represents your wish. What does that mean? So when you make a promise to yourself, it's very different than when you make a goal. A goal is if I get to it, right? If it happens. But a promise, it's really now it gets personal. All of a sudden it's personal, right? The example I always like to use is one of the brain experts that I follow is John Assaraf. Some of you may know. And he talks about when he was 18 years old, and it was the first time he was mentored by some successful real estate guy. He asked him one question. He said to him, write down your goals, right? Write them down. And he wrote them down. And then he went back to him and he said to him, can I ask you a question? Yes. These goals that you wrote down, is it something that you like to achieve, or is it a committed? Are you committed to achieving? No, that wasn't the way. I'm mixing up. So basically what he asked him is, yes, are you committed, or are you, basically it's just a goal, right? And the way that he explains it is that when you are committed to your goal, right? When you are committed to your goal, what happens? Now it's personal. Now you are going to do whatever it takes to be able to achieve that. Your business target will determine the type of the life you will have. So your target in this business, at the end of the day, no matter how much support system you have, how amazing your product is, if you don't see it for yourself, if you don't want it for yourself, you won't be able to achieve it. So what is your target? What is your target? I know for me, every 90 days, I have a new target. Every 90 days. So in April, when I turned 4 years old, I wrote a target, okay? And then I will have another one in July. So I do that. Some of you may do it every 6 months. Some of you do it once a year. I know in our team, at the beginning of every year, we do a dream building, right? Where we dream together, right? And we talk about our dreams for the next year, up to 3-5 years. Now, speaking of dreams, when you are dreaming, make sure that it's larger than life. Make sure that it's nothing within your reach. In fact, make sure that it scares you a little bit when you think about it, right? You shiver, your stomach hurts, your mind just goes, wow, expands. And the reason you want to do that, when you set a dream that is within your reach, when you reach it, what happens? What happens? You lose motivation. It's like, enough, right? Enough. I got to where I want to be, right? The best example, again, is our youngest millionaire, Renee. every single time he achieves a target, he always looks for the next and the next and the next, right? So when he got his first home, right? And now he's in his second home, and now he's already in the third one. And every single home is worth what? Millions of dollars, millions of dollars. And the reason why he continues to challenge himself is, as he puts it, is because he wants to continue to be able to push himself, right? So your dream needs to be way bigger than anything that you're able to achieve today, way bigger. And once you reach it, set another one, set another one. It's all about the next. Okay. Now, this is huge. Once you have dreamed about it, everything in life starts with a dream. Now you need to make a what? A decision. A decision. If you have not decided that this is what I want today, no matter what anybody says or does, then you will not be able to get off the ground. You will not be able to get off the ground. To give you a simple example, for me, when I decided to partner with Opulence Global, what was the first target I wrote for myself? Within the next year or two, I'm going to quit my government job. It didn't matter what it took. It didn't matter how many people say no. It didn't matter how many people went, what? Are you crazy? You're going to leave a permanent government job? It didn't matter. I have decided I was going to leave, right? And what that allowed me to do is the third thing is the action, As they say, put your money where your mouth is. You talked a lot about what you want to achieve. And by the way, I always recommend share your target with people. Don't make it a secret, because the more you share, the more you feel responsible to come through. You want to come through. I'm going around telling everybody I'm going to quit this government job. It better happen. Now I have everybody. It started with my Uber drivers waiting. So, Ifrah, when are you going to quit? You shared with me last year that you're going to quit. Are you still working? I didn't want that. My friends and family, right? I even would share it. I remember when we went to a conference in Toronto, I shared it with everybody on stage. That was my dream. So the more that you share with people, the more that you make that decision, the action becomes easier, because now you have to stick to your word. So you dreamed big, you made that decision, that hard decision, you took that massive action, and guess what? This is guaranteed. It is guaranteed. As long as you do the first three, the result will come. Yes, the result will come. Just focus on those three and do it as often as you need to, Sometimes what happens is we get at some point burnt out, or we feel down. Something happens in our life, right? Maybe we experience a traumatic event, and all of a sudden we forgot about our dream. We forgot. We got lost in our day-to-day. This is why I say go back to it as much as possible. I do it every 90 days. Do whatever it takes to remind yourself, what is it that you want? What is your target? And then the results will come. Okay, this is huge. And I wish we had more time. I see here we have about 12 more minutes. I don't want to take much time. Okay. And we're going to close it with this. My sister Vern, I don't know if she's on the call. The chat is blowing up, Justine. It is going crazy. Maybe I'll get you to read some of them later. Wow, wow, wow. Lastly, but not least, the 12th commandment is the forensic networker box, DMO box. Why do we say this is your $1 million business in a box? Our CEO and founder, Mr. Ramin Musgarlu, at the age of 25 is when he earned his first million. And guess what system he used? This system. Since then, he has created dozens more millionaires. Guess what system they have used? This system. So it's a proven system. There is no question. There is no question whether or not it's going to work. The only question is, are you going to use it? Now, the good news is when you are launching from the beginning, you actually get it on a really good discount. It's only $99. Okay? So even for existing partners, when they go back and try to get it, guess what? You have a better deal than them. Yes, they don't get it at $99 anymore. And this is why every time I'm launching a new partner, I make sure I take the time to talk about the forensic system and why it is so much better for them to get it now. Sometimes people are not prepared to get it now. That is okay. Guess what I tell them? The first income that you earn, you want to get this box, nothing else. Yes. Why? This is what is going to set you on the right foot, going to get you started on the right foot from day one. And look, it says here, proven system. Proven system. There is no question. There is no ifs or buts whether or not it's going to work. Now, with this box, it comes with the tracking sheets, okay? The tracking sheets. And those tracking sheets allow you, what they allow you to do is to track your day-to-day activity. Every single person that you talk about. I know that we have a whole training on this coming up, and many have been done already. This is like 3-day training alone. So we can get to all of it. What you need to remember is get your box from the start. If you can't at that moment, make sure that you get it as soon as possible. And then we are going to teach you how to use it and how to make use of it. Just understand the importance of it from day one. Now, what is this? The box would allow you. It will allow you to shift from being a sometimer to becoming a part-time or full-time. What do we mean by sometimer? Basically, what that means is you do your business whenever it's convenient. Okay, or today it's nice and sunshine, I'm gonna go talk to a few people. But tomorrow is rainy, I'm gonna stay back. I'm not gonna call anybody, right? Whereas when you are part-time, you are actually serious about it. You do it no matter what. But how can you do it, your business every single day, if you don't even know what you need to do? So this allows you to show you what you need to do every single day. So the system comes with the box, the calendar, every single day of the month, the 12 months, and the 31 days, okay? And the candidate information card samples, which is the red, the yellow, and the green. Again, today is not a forensic training, but just remember how crucial it is for you to have this box ASAP. I know right now there's an amazing course being done by my sister, Bernicia, where within 18 months, everybody who has participated should be able and has followed should be able to hit 10,000 a month, which is what most people are looking for to hit that financial home run, to hit that financial freedom, right? That is when I quit my government job, is when I was able to hit that 10,000 a month. And it's because of this system. It's because of the system that allowed me to be able to do that. So I can promise you, once you get this box and you use it consistently every single day, okay, you will be able to hit that financial home run that you want. So I wanted to give this back to you, my sister, Justine. If there are any questions or if you want to read some of the comments, let's do that.
Thank you so much, Ifra. Wow, what a great training. I feel like this is the first time I'm hearing about the 12 commandments. Like the first time I'm just sitting here and trying to summarize for me what I took note. I say that the commandment they are the principle that we stand for as Opulence partner. They are the abiding rules we should all commit to in order to succeed in our business. The 12 commandments as a way for us to maximize our buying power and to take advantage of our opulence opportunity, but it's also the commandment that help us to become a preferred partner and to benefit from our compensation plan. It's also the 12 commitments are also every support tool material we need to run our business. Again, thank you, sister, for this amazing training. Yes, I don't see any question in the Q&A, but I can go ahead and read the comments here. Let's see what people are saying. Thank you very much, Ifra, for the amazing training. Thank you, Justine. Perfect training, Ifra. A powerful training, phenomenal, excellent training, very powerful training. It's our roadmap. Again, awesome job, awesome presentation. So those are the comments that we can read here. Thank you very much, Sister Ifra, for another incredible training today. So people keep sending messages, love, and telling you that that was a powerful training. If there is no question, awesome training, excellent summary, Justine, powerful training, Ifra, so much energy. So we are still receiving good message, powerful messages from the team. So if there is no question, thank you for great hosting, Justine. Thank you, guys. Thank you for being here. So there is no question. I will go ahead and share the screen so I can share the announcement. Incredible. Thank you, Ifra. So they keep sending messages. So let me go and share my screen and share with you guys some announcements. Okay, so I want to remind our partner that the March Madness is still extended until April 30th. So if you are talking to your partner, if you are your prospect, keep doing that and have them take advantage of this great opportunity. Remember, they will receive a brief gift value 478. So keep talking to your prospect. We do also have our new Opulence Global Trash cards. I heard that some people have already bought them. So go ahead, go in your back office, go get yours at $15 per card. And for your new partner, it's free. And remember, you can use it for any purchase. You can be used for in-store or online purchases. You have the tap to pay option and the safety chip. So go ahead, go in your back office and get your card. We are celebrating our 17th anniversary, and for that we have another promotion. So if you make a purchase of $150, you'll receive a gift. So go ahead, make the purchase and take advantage of this promotion that will end May 8th, 2028. So we still have a few more days to go to take advantage of it. And do not forget our commitment Monday. If I mentioned that during your presentation, our product Crossfire will be able to attend the presentation, and our special guests are Sona Zuman, our Senior Vice President and Chief Designer, and David O, our Regulatory Affairs. I think this is it for me for the announcement. Thank you again for taking part of this wonderful training. Before I close, Ifra, do you have a last word you would like to say?
Wow, thank you. Thank you for being such a phenomenal hostess. My sister Justine, you are doing fantastic. Can we hear for Justine as well? I know that you do a lot of amazing work as well with the French, our French community as well. So thank you for all that you do, your amazing leadership. And I want to say congratulations to each and every one of you. I know it's Sunday, it's Easter, it's Ramadan. There's so many things happening, but you decided to be here today. So congratulations for you. To congratulate yourself and say job well done to yourself as well, right? You made this training happen, right? It's not about me. It's not about Justine. It's about you. You made this happen. Very, very proud of all of you. Go enjoy the rest of your weekend. Make sure that when the recording comes out, not only do you watch it, but you pass it on as well. And I want to leave you all with good morning, good evening, good night, and to the billion. Let's do this, everyone.
To the billion. Thank you all for being here. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to all of you, and see you on Monday. One team, one dream, to the billion.
To the billion.
Okay, bye.